This is not a story about a perfect marriage. It's a story about a massive financial burden and how two people facing their biggest failure finally achieved their biggest success. We were so in love. We thought we had it all. The house, the cars, the dream wedding. But it was all built on shifting sand. $250,000 in consumer debt. We started with small debts, credit cards for furniture. Then the student loans came due, the car payments. It was like a slow financial bleed. The total balance kept climbing month after month. We stopped talking about anything real. Only bills. The debt wasn't just a number. It was a wall between us and any kind of future. Our divorce wasn't about falling out of love. It was about the debt choking the life out of us. We couldn't fix the money, so we ended the marriage. The moment the papers were signed, there was silence. But the debt, all $250,000, it didn't disappear. The judge split it 50-50, a new kind of prison. We were separate, yet still financially bound. I got the car loan. He got the credit cards. The only thing we agreed on was a common enemy. I moved into a tiny apartment, took on a second job. I was barely sleeping, fueled by coffee and panic. My ex was doing the same, a frantic race against interest. We'd text each other, not about life, but about tactics. Did you get the bonus? Throw it at the principal. It was intense. It was painful. It was exhausting. Every payment felt like digging ourselves out of a deep, dark hole with a teaspoon. I sold everything that wasn't essential. My wedding ring. He sold his motorcycle. We were ruthless. 3 years passed. The progress was slow, agonizing. I hit a wall. I felt like I was going to break. One late night, I broke down and called him. The first real conversation we'd had in years. He didn't try to fix it. He just listened. He said, "We failed at marriage, but we won't fail at this." That moment changed everything. It refocused us. We started sharing strategies, not just totals. We were a team again, but with a new purpose. Our new motto, 0 is the goal. Not happiness, not love, just 0. The final year, the last $50,000 was the hardest. It required the ultimate sacrifice, the house. We had to sell the only remaining joint asset, the place we had shared. Now, just a means to an end. When the wire transfer came through, I was numb. I called him, and we both just looked at the number. The final payment. It was surreal. We had done it. 7 years after saying I do, and 4 years after saying I don't. We were officially, separately, debt-free. I remember the day I got the final letter. Account balance, $0. It was like a weight lifted. The anxiety that had been my constant companion, gone. He felt it too. The relief was profound. We met for coffee, not to talk strategy, but to celebrate. It wasn't a romantic reunion. It was mutual respect. We saved our financial lives by ending our married one. And in that strange way, we succeeded together. I'm traveling now. Something I never thought possible. He started his own business, taking a risk he earned. We learned that the opposite of debt isn't money. The opposite of debt is due choice. The freedom to decide your own fate every single day. Our story is unique, yes, but the struggle is not. Millions of Americans are under this weight. Student loans, medical bills, credit card interest. It's crippling families, crushing dreams. Financial debt is not just an economic issue. It's a crisis of freedom. It steals potential. We found our way out, but too many are still stuck. Imagine an America where the fear is replaced by hope, where families aren't breaking up over money, where the next generation starts from a zero, not a deficit. We need a collective transformation, a new mindset. It starts with one decision: to fight for that zero, to reclaim the American dream from the grip of interest. We have the power to make America debt-free, and we start one person, one family at a time. It's the only way to truly be free, to pursue happiness. Our freedom didn't come from staying together. It came from destroying the debt forever.